Welcome to episode 7 of Northwest Favorites, the heart of Portland wrestling. I'm your host, Frank Culbertson, and this is the series where we honor the men who made Portland wrestling what it was, the dependable mid to upper card stars, the villains you love to hate, the babyfaces who always felt within reach of the main event. They weren't the megastars, but they were the heart. Every episode in this series is based on the Encyclopedia of Portland Wrestlers by historian Mike Rogers. It's available now on Amazon. It's the definitive record of Portland's territory era. Today we spotlight 3 wrestlers whose careers spanned decades, crossed continents, and helped shape the Northwest for years. Haru Sasaki, John Quinn, and Sam Oliver Bass. Let's get into it. If Portland wrestling had a longevity award, Haru Sasaki would win it in a landslide. Debuting in 1955, Haru spent every single year from 1955 to 1976 in the Northwest. Few wrestlers in territory history logged more matches. Don Owen once estimated Haru wrestled 5,000 times for Portland wrestling. Haru fit the stereotype heel of the era, especially in the years close to World War II. But fans quickly learned he was something more, sneaky, expressive, and clever. At 5'6" and 230 pounds, he wasn't a giant, but he made up for it with personality. Haru was known for distracting the referee while resting his ankle across an opponent's throat, one of the great little heel tricks of the territory. He held the Northwest tag titles 5 times, with partners including King Curtis, Stan Stasiak, and 3 reigns with Mr. Fuji. When teamed with Fuji, the comedy completely disappeared. Haru became mean, sharp, and dangerous. Haru even had one memorable babyface run, teaming with Tony Bourne to get revenge after the Von Steigers injured both their partners. Once the feud ended, Haru slid right back into being the sneaky heel fans loved to boo. Away from the ring, Haru was known for his love of golf. After retiring, he worked as a butcher and later as a car salesman, a humble ending for one of the true great workhorses of Portland wrestling. Next up is a wrestler whose career spanned the world, John Quinn. Quinn started wrestling in 1965 and by 1967 was already working under the name Virgil, the Kentucky Butcher in Detroit and the WWF. He rose fast enough to get shots at Bruno Sammartino for the world title, something only the top challengers of the era ever received. In 1970, Quinn moved west and became a mainstay in the Vancouver territory. From 1970 to 73, and again from 76 into 78, he helped anchor the roster. Then he took his career overseas, spending the next decade wrestling in Europe, where he became a major draw. He returned to Vancouver in 1989 and settled there permanently before passing away in 2019. During his Portland appearances, Quinn had memorable matches, going to several draws with Lonnie Mayne and scoring wins over Dean Higuchi. In 1973, he teamed with Bull Ramos to face Dutch Savage and Stephen Littlebear. And again, he went to a draw, this time with Ed Francis. Quinn was big, rugged, and believable. He may not have stayed long in Portland, but whenever he came through, he made an impression. Our final feature today is Sam Oliver Bass, better known to most fans as Ron Bass. He came to Portland in April of 1977, a big, raw-boned wrestler with presence. His name was changed to Sam Oliver Bass, so fans could chant S.O.B at the top of their lungs, and boy did they. Bass got over fast. He beat Del Lewis, Bull Ramos, Eric Froelich, and Ricky Hunter early in his run. Within weeks, he was in the main events with Dutch Savage, Lonnie Mayne, and Jimmy Snuka. Then came his biggest highlight in Portland. On April 13th, 1977, Bass defeated Jimmy Snuka to win the Northwest Heavyweight title. An unusual moment followed. Olympic wrestler Chris Taylor came to Portland and teamed with Bass, one of the only places Taylor ever worked as a heel. Bass also won the tag titles, teaming with John Anson. Then came a feud with Buddy Rose, and a booking oddity still debated by fans. Anson suffered what was presented as a knee injury during a match with Mark Hanna, forcing Bass to find a new partner to face Rose and Wiskowski. His partner? He chose former rival Lonnie Mayne. They lost a loser leaves town match where the titles also changed hands. But strangely, Anson wrestled that same night, despite his supposed injury. Bass returned in 1979 for a 3-month run, working often with Roddy Piper and feuding again with Buddy Rose. He never quite reached his 1977 peak, but he remained a force wherever he went. He later had a strong run in the WWE and passed away in 2017. Three wrestlers, three very different careers, each leaving a distinct stamp on the Northwest. Haru Sasaki, the 20-year staple and sneaky heel with 5,000 matches to his name. John Quinn, the world-traveling powerhouse who faced Sammartino and conquered Europe. And Sam Oliver Bass, the raw-boned brawler who went straight to main events and beat Snuka for the Northwest title. That's why they're Northwest favorites, the fan favorites and fierce rivals who defined an era. This has been episode 7 of Northwest Favorites, the Heart of Portland Wrestling, based on the Encyclopedia of Portland Wrestlers by Mike Rogers, available now on Amazon. I'm your host, Frank Culbertson. Be sure to follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and remember, new episodes drop every Friday.